Oh my god, this was not here when I woke up at 4 a.m. and now it is like 8:30. How did this happen? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I rinsed off the fully clay mask. I'm going with pimple patches today. I have to film today, so I don't know if I want to do this, but it's okay. 괜찮아, 괜찮아. Oh no, I don't have any more of the small ones left. The medium size and the large ones. Pimple patches are hard to get out. That's okay. It's bleeding because as I was like rinsing off the mask, I think I popped it. All gonna be okay. I don't know how this happened. I think it's the pollen's outside this past couple of weeks. Elizabeth's pimple patches are so much cheaper than any other pimple patches in the market, and they do the same thing. It's just hydrocolloid patches. Like, yeah, granted they don't have little needles or whatever, cica and stuff, but they get the job done. Once you cleanse and your skin is dry, put this on and it just takes care of the rest. You just go about your day doing whatever you gotta do. That's why I love Elizabeth's pimple patches. Not sponsored. They don't even know I exist, okay? I just love their brand. They're always so affordable and yeah, they work. What they're not to like? I'm getting ready to head out to New Jersey this weekend. It's a long weekend, Labor Day weekend, so I'm going to my friend's house in Jersey because this month, his birthday is like middle of this month. I got him some birthday gifts, which are of course skincare. And knowing me, I'm always gifting skincare. But then I told him, I was like, hey, I got some skincare here that I didn't start using it. I didn't open it yet. I just have a bunch of dupes. Like, I'm trying to get rid of them. Do you want to take them out of my hands? And he was like, yeah. So I just want to show you guys what I'll be giving him. Yeah, I'm just looking at all these skincare. I'm like, wow, it's a lot of skincare that I haven't been able to use over the last couple of years, but some of them I did use. I just have doubles, and some of them I haven't even tried. I think maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna go in size order. So first is Hamish's Daylism mascara. I don't think he's gonna use mascara, but if he knows anyone who uses mascara, I have so many of these. I think South Korean, Hamish even, they sent me a bunch in the past. I'm just like getting rid of them because I don't like how I use this. I don't know how to use it. First of all, I don't know how to use it. I've been using this wrong all the time, and so I'm just like, I'm giving it away because it's a waste on me, honestly. This is Tokobo's glass tinted lip balm. This is one of my favorite Tokobo products ever. Love it so much. Hopefully he likes it. Then we have a Jumiso all day vitamin brightening and balancing serum. This is like their first vitamin C serum, which uses like ethyl ascorbic, no, is it vitamin tea tree extract, niacinamide. Is there no vitamin C in here actually? Hold on, what? I thought there is ascorbic acid. Okay, cool. Jumiso's one of their first, I think it's actually their first vitamin C serum, and I have a bunch of them. I gave one to my sister, I gave one to my roommate, and this one I'm giving to my friend Matt because I think he might enjoy using it. Who knows? I have so many Beauty of Joseon products I'm gonna give him because I have so many duplicates, but this is the matte sunstick by Beauty of Joseon. You guys already know I use this before filming like my talking heads when I shoot videos and stuff because it really mattifies my skin, and it kind of just takes away all the excess oil on my skin that makes me look very shiny and greasy. I don't like using it under my mask because I feel like it does clog my pores if I don't let my skin breathe with this matte stick on. So yeah, this is not the sunstick that I usually use every single day. I like more of a dewier, creamier kind of sunstick as my daily sunstick. Then we have, of course, the Beauty of Joseon. So blown out. This is the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen that everybody loves. I know they just launched their Aqua Fresh one. I'm not really interested in Beauty of Joseon sunscreens anymore. I know this is also Kolmar, which is the same manufacturer and sunscreen distributor as Round Lab and Skin 1004, but this one is my least favorite. My friend Matt actually has his own and he has used this before and he likes it. So I'm like, great, I have this extra one that I can give you so you don't have to buy another one. So yeah, I'm giving him this one. Then there's also the Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum, Propolis and Niacinamide. I honestly don't see any results, for me at least, when I use Beauty of Joseon serum, so I'm hoping that he could find some use for it. If he doesn't, I'm not gonna be mad. Like, honestly, he's just kind of like my guinea pig right now. I'm like, here are some skincare products so that you could try them. I don't care if he likes it or not. At least I'm not throwing this away. Then there's another sunstick that I want to give Tim, which is the Tokobo Cotton Soft Sunstick. Now, you guys know that this is not my favorite sunstick. I also don't hate it as much as I used to because this smells really strong. I think that's the only gripe I have with the sunstick, is that it smells very strong, has a really strong fragrance. However, I love using this as a body sunstick. So like wherever I'm exposed to the sun like this, I'm getting a lot of like sunspots around my elbow area because that's where you age really quickly, and this is where a lot of like older people get the sunspot first. So I'm getting a lot here. So I've been using this sunstick. I've been using this one all over here so that I protect myself a little bit more. But I also want to gift Matt this one because I think having this And also this one would be kind of like, you know, useful for him. He doesn't put on sunscreen, guys. You have to leave in the comment box below, Matt, put on sunscreen. So hopefully this will kind of give him some more incentive or like provide some convenience for him to even want to put sunscreen on. One of the last products, I guess, is the Numbuzin #3 Skin Softening Serum. I feel like this is what really put Numbuzin on the map, but it's not my favorite serum. It's really good. It does work to really soften your skin, but because it has so much ferment in it, a lot of people can't really use it without getting a reaction or some kind of irritation. I personally did not have any irritation with this, and I think Matt and I have similar skin types where we have really thick, tough skin, so I think he'll be okay with this. But I just found this in my drawer, so hopefully he'll use this one, you know, right away, and that he'll like it. I'm also gifting Matt a bunch of sheet masks because he likes sheet masks, and these are also about to expire, and I honestly have trouble just finding time to do sheet masks, and he's about to be very busy with his new business, so hopefully this will kind of, you know, help him wind down at night after work and stuff. This is a pimple patch actually by VT Cosmetics, and this is their Cica spot patch, which is another word for pimple patch. Apparently this works really well. Again, I didn't get to use this, and I have so many other pimple patches that I don't think I'll ever get to using this one, so I'm giving him this one just so I don't have to throw it away once it expires and stuff. These are all the sheet masks that I'm gonna give him. This is the Face Shop one, and then a bunch from like Farmstay, which is a really low-key, affordable K-beauty brand, and of course lastly the pimple patches from BT Cosmetics. All I'm gonna gift him, and then I'm gonna go now. Yeah, it's gonna take me a little while to get to his house in Jersey, so I'm gonna get going. Packed my bags already. Ugh. Bye guys, have a good weekend. Annyeong. Matt, you want to say that you made the ice cream from scratch? This you made from scratch. You want to say hi? Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about. The vanilla beans. You can see the little pieces of vanilla. Yeah, boy. A master chef here. 3-course meal. Earlier I put on Matt's S&P Cool sunscreen. It feels really nice. Like right now, I only applied it on my arms. It is not sticky at all. It is actually very cooling. It feels very nice. So I actually really like it. But apparently, because Matt told me that like when he applies it on his face, he doesn't like how it feels. Like it's very thick, very almost like cakey, very like you can feel it on your skin. That's what he told me. I didn't apply it on my face, so I wouldn't really know because I already applied my Mixsoon Centella sun cream this morning. But I did apply it on my arm here, and it feels really nice. Like, it feels really nice on my skin. Like, it's definitely not a chemical. Oh, no, sorry. It's not a physical sunscreen. It's a chemical sunscreen. If it's physical, I definitely will feel it. I feel like physical sunscreen always has, like, this oily layer, this pasty layer on top of my skin, which I don't like, and that's why I don't really use a lot of, like, physical sunscreen. But it's really nice as a body sunscreen. I think it's only 50 milliliters, so it's definitely not one of those, like, worth it kind of sunscreens. I don't know if I find it. I'll try to get one, and I feel like they might have other like versions other than the cooling one. This is like from the new S&P line as well, because I know S&P is like a very old K-beauty brand. It's been around for a long time. Recently they've only rebranded and like added or launched a whole new line with like a new sub branding with like a, I guess like a better looking kind of logo. It's such a nice day out. I'm just running errands with Matt right now because it's Labor Day weekend and I feel like I have nothing to do that I really want to do, so I thought I'd just stop by here in Jersey and just like help him run some errands. But look at the weather outside. One thing I really don't like about like how my skin works is that, or not that how my skin works, but it's just like when I travel, I always have like really bad skin, like really dry, dehydrated skin, because I don't get to use my full like skincare routine or whatever. So I end up having to like, you know, downsize or like, you know, minimize my steps and stuff. So I didn't bring a lot of my actual routine products. So I only have my APLB toner. And before that, I would use like my Skin Food Egg White cleanser, which is really good. Honestly, I have to talk about that more because Skin Food has this Egg White pore cleansing foaming cleanser. At first I was like, oh, it's gonna be very pasty, it's gonna be very hard to like rinse off, but no. For also, a little goes a long way with that Skin Food cleanser, which I was very surprised by because again, it's a very thick paste when it comes out of the tube. Once you add a little bit of water, it starts lathering up, and I really like it. Like, it feels very nice. It's very soft foam, but I feel like it doesn't really cleanse a lot. I feel like after cleansing with the Egg White pore cleanser, my skin still feels very dry after. It's not very nourishing, it's not very like hydrating or anything. And so I noticed that because after I use a cleanser and I come out of the shower, I still feel my skin, like I still feel the dead skin builds up and everything. And because I don't exfoliate while I'm traveling, because I don't want to bring a lot of things with me. After I do my cleanser and I apply toner right afterwards, I noticed that my toner doesn't sink into my skin as nicely as I normally would like it to, because it's just not hydrated. It's not plump enough. It's not doing anything to like absorb the skincare. So after the toner, I would just go for a moisturizer, and I was using one that I can't talk about because it's part of the boycotting list that I'm trying to, I guess, enforce on myself. And after my moisturizer, that's when my skin feels slightly better, and then my sunscreen goes on better. Cleanser to toner step to even moisturizer step, skin was just in bad shape. And I noticed that every time I travel, because I think it's just that my skin is so used to the certain routine. It's usually very hydrating products, and because I don't bring all my products with me, my skin just, it's very noticeable that it is not in the best state. So once I get home tonight, I'm gonna go back into my usual skincare routine. Hopefully that just fixes my skin a little bit more. And I don't know if I like the way I did my hair today. Not a lot of volume. I mean, the bangs are kind of banging, but like volume wise is not there. What's taking him so long? The bokeh effect, the detailing. Hi, so tonight I'm going to be using the Medicube HR Booster Pro, and I'm going to be using this tonight with the collagen jelly cream. I don't normally like using this, but I feel like I should try to use it because I normally use this one, the HR Booster Gel. This one feels really nice on my skin, and it sets in a very like non-sticky finish, which I really like. Problem with this one, the jelly cream, is that it's so sticky, and I don't like the feeling that it leaves on my skin after I apply it on, and that's why I don't use the devices with this. But I feel like I do need this tonight, only because it's, you know, it's getting drier outside. I would like to leave my window open while I sleep tonight, and I feel like I need this extra boost. There are a lot of people in the comments of my videos last time when I was using the regular Booster H, and you know, I showed in my video that this is how I dip the device into the jar and then like I get the product on, and people were like saying that, oh, that's not the way to do it because you're gonna ruin the device. Literally, Medicube, like if you watch the videos on Medicube's channel, that's how they do it, the device into the jar. So I'm gonna do that. And I know some of you guys told me in the comments of my recent Medicube Booster Pro video that there's a massage function if I use the app. Granted, I don't have the app. I don't plan on downloading the app. And I feel like if you want your consumers to really fully utilize your products, it should not be reliant on an application on the phone. I'm trying to unwind here. I'm not trying to be on my phone when I'm unwinding. So I don't know why they want us to get the app. But anyways, that's just my little rant. I'm gonna put on my anime. I'm currently trying to finish the Digimon Adventure 2020. I don't know how many episodes I got left. I think I'm on, yeah, I'm on episode 56, The Gold Wolf of the Crescent Moon. So I'm gonna watch that.
Booster mode, level 1. Microcurrent mode, level 1. Shot mode, level 1. Air shot mode, level 1.
Okay, my session is over. 5 minutes is up. I ended up doing almost all the different modes, but I think primarily I settled for the Booster Pro, or the Booster mode, I should say, the Booster mode tonight, only because I really wanted to test out how this one fares with the original Booster H device, which only does the booster function. So I don't know, I feel like this is pretty much the same. It's the same shape as well as the Booster H. So I can't really say that this one is a better device in terms of this mode, but with that being said, I do like using this mode a lot, and I feel like it really helps deliver the product deeper into my skin. However, I don't know if I'm seeing any of that lifting effects that I thought I would get, but then again, I did not use the Derma Shot mode too much tonight because I feel like that mode is it's really the one that really gets me like that lifting effect because I get to massage my skin. But this device doesn't really massage my skin the way the original Derma Shot would, which has like the 2 prongs and you get to like, you know, do this motion to really kind of like release a lot of the tension and just a lot of the buildup of things underneath the skin here to really lift the skin. This one doesn't have that, so I might have to go back to my original Derma Shot device to really get that effect. So far, I do feel like the collagen jelly is really sticky. I still don't like it. It is very moisturizing. I'll have to like kind of get rid of some of the excess just so I can go to bed without ruining my pillowcase tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll have more updates on this, but see you soon. Bye. Morning. This is like the only place I can place my camera with a tripod because the windowsill, the depth is not enough. I have no place at the sink. So you're in the shower right now. Good morning. So I want to show you guys my skincare routine in the morning as we transition from summer to fall. I know, crazy. We're in the fall already? What happened to my summer? Anyways, let's go. By the way, the whole setup and location and everything looks different because I'm at my dad's place, not at my own apartment. The skincare choices we have here is a little bit different too. I didn't show you guys, but I cleansed with the Celamax Dual Barrier Gel Mild Gel Cleanser. This one is good stuff. Leaves your skin feeling very soft, not stripped. Feels so good. Highly recommend this one. I already went in with the toner before filming because I just remembered. I was like, oh my gosh, I should actually like record it. But I used the Jumiso Waterful Toner this morning, just now. But I'm gonna layer another one because it's so hydrating. You see like... goopy, watery. I feel like my camera's having a hard time focusing because my ISO is so high right now. I don't like the lighting here. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, this will have to do. I mean, I honestly can't find any other places I can place the camera. This is my all-time favorite essence by Neogen, the Real Ferment Micro Essence. This feels so good on my skin. And if you ever tried like the SK2 essence, the Terra essence, basically the same ingredients, different formulation, but I feel like this one is a little bit more, well, not a little bit, this is a lot more affordable. And I just love this packaging a lot more because it's like blue. This one is super watery, so if you have like a thicker toner, maybe you can place this essence before your toner. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. I've been using this essence since 2021, so it's been 3 years now, and I really like this. It's not one of those products where like if I stop using it, my skin will like start throwing a tantrum, but it's one of those products where it's like it's really nice to have. And honestly, I would replace my toners with this essence if I ever want to. Super watery, super lightweight, very hydrating, doesn't leave your skin feeling sticky or anything. I don't know why I have a red dot here this morning. Not going away. Okay, next step. So typically when it comes to summer, I would use the Pyeongkang Gel Lotion, the Atoll line, but because we're currently entering the fall season, like I said, I'm going in with something creamier, thicker, more nourishing. This is Numbuzin number 5 Daily Multivitamin Cream. This one is a very thick formulation. Like if you like the very thick creams, or if you need very thick creams, this one is a safe bet, especially for oily skin. It's not too thick to a point where you feel like your skin is suffocating. This one is really good for the hotter months because this one is not as suffocating. It's very lightweight, but even for me who has oily skin, especially because I'm oily and dehydrated, this one doesn't really cut it for, you know, the cooler, drier weathers. That's why I go in with this one. I usually just use like a pea-size amount. This is like more than enough for my whole face. Again, this one is very nourishing, so that's why. What I love about this one is that there are little beads, like vitamin capsules that kind of pop as you work it into your skin, kind of like Round Labs Forage Juice moisturizer. This one has similar benefits. They have all the vitamins encapsulated, and then it just kind of keeps it fresh before it gets delivered into your skin. So yeah, that's why I love this moisturizer. This moisturizer was one of those products where I was like, oh, I would love to try this because I feel like I would really like it. And I ended up really liking it because it just works so well with my skin, especially in the drier, like I said, drier, windier, chiller months. This one is really, like, it's a lifesaver for me. I really like it. Moving on. Sunscreen, of course. I normally don't do this in the morning because I feel like I don't need it, but if you feel like you need extra like TLC for your skin, like just an extra layer of like moisturization, nourishment, and just something to keep your skin really plump through the day or even through the night, I would recommend Neogen's Real Ferment Micro Serum, which is from the same line as the Essence. This one is not really a serum texture, like it's more of like a creamy texture. I don't apply this in the morning only because I feel like I don't really need it in the morning, but I will use this at night, like before I go to bed, because this one really keeps my skin like protected and just really hydrated and moisturized through the night. And I like using this because this one pairs so well with any kind of moisturizer you use. So yeah, if you want to check this one out, I'll also leave this in the description box below. Okay. In terms of sunscreen, I'm only gonna go in with whatever I have on hand right now, and this is Mixsoon Centella Sun Cream. This one I really like. You guys already know I tried this, was it 2 years ago when I first reviewed this? And I think that was when this first launched. And 2 years later, I'm still using it. I really like it. I just don't like the lavender scent that they put in here. It's just so confusing for me. The formulation, look how creamy it is. Silky, soft, and applies so well on my skin. It's still one of my favorite moisturizers of all time for sure. I really like this. The blendability is so high, like just goes into your skin, no cast. But again, if you don't like lavender scents or oils, unfortunately this one won't be for you. I had to get used to it, honestly. At first I was like, oh, it has a very like herbally scent, but then I realized it's lavender. But then I don't hate this lavender scent. This is a very subtle lavender scent, but it has more of like that herb smell to it. I think that's why I like it a lot more than your typical lavender scent. Kind of lost my voice again because my sister and I did karaoke last night, and I was recovering from like vocal damage because of like really bad fall allergies at the end of August, and then I recovered, did karaoke last night, and I feel like I just killed my voice again. So now my voice is deep again. I need to keep drinking water. Y'all have to also hydrate because in the fall, it's really easy to dehydrate without realizing it. Last time I popped my pimple here, I think I told you in one of my sit down videos, the scar is still here. I really need to put on some vitamin C or like niacinamide or even glutathione to really repair. Because right now it's just like a spot here that's really noticeable. It's right on my nose, and I'm like, okay. Skincare all done. I'm gonna do my hair now, and then I'll be out today with my sister. She's going to the derm, and I'm gonna go to the Japanese import store that's right next to her derm and just do a little bit of shopping on a Sunday, and then maybe you'll get to see her. I don't know, but all right, let's go. This is how the sunscreen looks on my skin after like a few minutes. It's definitely on the dewier side, so if you're not into like dewy sunscreens, maybe this is not for you. I feel like this one is actually truly dewy and not like super greasy, which is why I really like the sunscreen. But there are so many new sunscreen lately in the market that I just can't wait to share with you. Like I shared a few on Instagram, and like no one really knows about this brand. It's called 12 Grabs. I don't have it with me here, but I'm hoping to talk about it soon on this channel. And then there is House of Her. I think Ricky, oh my gosh, it's so blown out right now. Ricky Choi talked about it on his channel or on his TikTok a couple of times. He says he really likes it. I also really like it because I recently tried it. And there's also one called, there's a Japanese one that I tried called, is it by the brand Kiss Me, or is that sunscreen called Kiss Me? I think the brand is called Kiss Me, but it is like a very alcohol-free, lightweight chemical sunscreen. It feels so good. I tried it in the store and I bought 3. I think I told you in the vlog previously, but oh my gosh, I can't stop gushing about that sunscreen. I also recently tried, I think, Skin and Lab. Their sunscreen is really nice. It's a really nice formula, but the smell is so soapy. It's so disgusting. I don't like that smell at all. It's really off-putting, I would say. Like, usually I'm not too picky about fragrance, but sometimes when I come across a fragrance that's just so bad, I'm just like, oh my god, why is this on my face? Like Tokobo, that one is so pungent. It's so strong. It's so intrusive. We're going on a trip.
On our favorite rocky shore.
So, Soph, of Soph coloring, what is your favorite season?
Fall.
Fall. Me too. I like fall. I don't like the transition from summer to fall because I get like So depressed.
is where
I feel like fall to winter, like the transition isn't too bad because it's like cool weather to cold weather.
But then it gets dark. You
It
know?
gets dark now.
Well, not yet.
We have like the sun sets at what?
November.
The sun sets at like 7 now, 6:30, 7.
But then next month, or no, November, it's gonna be all. It's gonna set at 6 or something.
Yeah, true.
So that's even like worse.
True.
And the sun won't rise.
Oh, what are you doing right now? We're going to the dermatologist. She's going to a dermatologist. I'm just tagging along because I want to go to that Asian store so I can get like maybe like a hair clip for like styling. Did we ever get any skincare products last time at that store?
I think we only got the hand cream.
Oh, for grandma, yeah. Got the hand cream for grandma. We saw the Beauty Chosun sunscreen there for like I think $12, which is not a steal. Like if you guys shop at Style Korean,
It's on sale.
oh, it's so bright right now. If you shop at Style Korean, you'll get the Beauty Chosun sunscreen for like dirt cheap. Oh, now it's too dark. Dirt cheap, which is like I think you can get it for $10. If you can find Beauty Chosun sunscreen for $10, that's definitely like a go. And the new Beauty Chosun sunscreen, which I have yet to try. That one, I would say, I don't know. I feel like it's like, whoa, that truck was just backing up without looking. So currently, Soph, what is your favorite sunscreen right now?
Be the sun. I mean, be the skin.
You just be the sun.
Be the skin.
Who told you about be the skin?
You.
See, I tell you guys all the time, be the skin sunscreen, do not sleep on it. Sebum Zero, aloe rice, vegan. It's vegan too. So they use aloe vera and they use rice extract. That's why it has like that matte finish, but still hydrating. And it has like color correction because it's a green sunscreen. So if you guys like the Benton sunscreen, which is the green sunscreen, you will like the aloe rice sunscreen by Be The Skin because why? It's cheaper.
Girl, I think you're parking.
She's parking, but she's stuck.
Oh no, she's leaving. That was the same spot too.
Oh,
last
here's a
time.
oh, that's the comfort you're talking about?
Yeah.
We're just looking for parking, guys. If you ever live in New York, you know parking is the worst, right? The worst. We're just like going in circles.
Oh.
It's magic. Oh, perfect. It's a nice spot. It's a really big spot too. Everything is beautiful. Brown lab. Riddle shots. Oh, this is a really nice sheet mask. They have Hatumugi here? Of course they will. Mixsoon. This is the reishi mushroom one. Oh, I really want to try. I want to get this one. I love Mixsoon. This is really cute.
Right.
Little vending machine.
Where did I see this from? I've seen someone have this.
Okay,
This packaging. I recognize the packaging. Oh,
Ooh, so intense. What is that?
try me. Try it.
Oh, never mind.
It's so small.
It looks so cheap. Doraemon,
Big ass man.
Kushin.
I've tried creams, pimple patches, and I don't like it. Oh, yeah, something like that.
That character is currently. Remember the sheet mask I bought you with Bring Green? This character is now the face of that brand too. Han Gyodan.
Is it just made up?
I think it's Sanrio.
This is Sanrio too.
Yeah, I think he's Sanrio too. I still have yet to try this one. I need to try this.
just for one onigiri. That's $3.50.
Yeah.
Oh
Post
no!
surgery.
Oh, they all look so bad. This is like Yaya's. I love it. Oh, that's how the spicy tuna looks like.
It's spicy though.
I should have gotten a pommy. I love it. It's raw. This is my first meal of the day, and it's raw.
It's got a lot of rice. Thank you. Beef meatballs.
But I have to. It's $3.50.
Oh, I got the hazelnut milk tea with the crystal boba. It's so good. The drinks are really good.
I think my drink was really good too. Jealous.
Okay, it doesn't look like a paw on the camera, but you guys get the idea. It's a little paw.
Oh, I see it.
She's not loving her tuna. Her tuna is raw. If I didn't have meat in this, I would just switch with you, honestly. I don't mind.
Salmon, but I bet that was raw too.
That's alright. It tastes like, nothing really special.
Espresso?
Nothing really special. It's cute. Very gimmicky.
I can't finish it. First of all, there's hard raw. And then it's raw fish.
No, look at my glow. I like this song, Kiss of Life. This is my summer anthem. You finished it?
Yeah.
So let me interview you before my battery dies. So, do you have your any favorite American diner in New York City?
A diner?
Diner, American style, like white people diner?
I feel like I haven't been to one in a...
Okay, that's what I'm saying because...
I mean, do you consider like IHOP a diner? But I don't really like IHOP.
No, IHOP is a pancake house. But like any diner like in New York, I feel like they're just very underwhelming. I don't understand like how people be like, oh, I love diner food. I'm like...
I went to the one in Flushing, the Flushing Diner or something like that.
Which one is it?
It's like right before Flushing, but it's like on the outskirts of it.
I've been to Bayside Diner. Not this one, the one that was somewhere else in Bayside. I've been to LIC. That was the only diner around. I've been to like one in Jamaica. All these diners are just like very quality of the food, the service, and everything is just so bad. So I'm like, I don't understand why anyone would want to have like I would never want to go back into any diner out like inside New York.
Yeah, I'm not even a diner person, so I feel like that's why I don't.
I think New York City like made me not a diner person. I feel I could if I were to live somewhere else.
Yeah, I do agree because A Cinderella Story was based on a diner. And I love that.
Yeah, I feel like California diners are more iconic. Even like anywhere outside of New York, like those diners are more, they just put more pride and joy in making their diners as opposed to like anywhere in New York. And I'm saying that as someone who's lived in New York for 30 something years, born and raised, my whole life. Like, and if anyone comes and goes like, oh, I want to go to a diner, I would not know where to take them. If you guys live in New York, and you know a diner, a real good one, let me know. I'm gonna go try it, okay? I'm gonna be like Keith Lee, okay? New York City diners, here we go. Hi, hello, 안녕. Oh, Hi, hello, 안녕입니다. I don't know if this is gonna be a new vlog or if I'm continuing from an old vlog. I really honestly don't remember where I last left off. It is September 9th. It's 10:59 a.m. right now, and I'm just a little bit overwhelmed with a lot of things. I decided to take a social media break last week, thinking that, you know, a week was enough for me to pick up my pieces again, and it wasn't enough. As much as I want to keep making content, I just feel like I'm not in the headspace or in the mood emotionally, physically, to even do anything right now. I willingly let someone into my life, and then this person clearly wasn't reciprocating that kind of energy, and I made the mistake of like letting this person further into my life, and in the process I was almost like losing myself. So then I wanted to just take some time for myself and not think, and just try to move on and in my own way right now. It's hard because I think for me, I don't really talk about relationships. I don't talk about like people in my life, especially as I got older. I try to keep my privacy as close to myself as possible. Of course I share vlogs, but most of my vlogs, as you've known, are really, you know, behind the scenes of like what content creation looks like for a skincare content creator. And sometimes I would show, you know, my sister here and there, or I'll show my friends here and there, but I am very decisive. I think, at least I feel I am, for the most part, in terms of who I show in my videos, because I want to protect their privacy as well. And even my closest friends, like, unless they're also a content creator, I don't feel like I'm comfortable showing them, only because the internet has not been like the kindest place for a while already. Yeah, I just wanted to take more time to really protect my peace, protect my feelings, but I didn't want to just stop content creation altogether, because I feel like I'm the type of person who can't just sit and do nothing. Like, if you tell me, oh, go get some rest, thinking of resting is like, okay, I gotta write a script, I gotta prepare it for this video in the future. I can't simply sit down and not do anything, if that makes any sense. And I know I'm working on it. When you are resting, you should really rest. For me, that's not how resting looks like. Is this thing over here? Has this been here this whole time? Again, going through the emotions right now, and I figured I would kind of, you know, turn the camera on, share bits of it. I can't really disclose much. Like, I feel like having a new person in my life, a new friend in my life, who hasn't truly put my interests first, as much as I had put their interests first, has been a challenge for me, and it's been a learning experience. I'm still trying to figure out what this friendship even looks like, and I think I already know what this friendship will look like in the future. As a person, I try to see the best in people first, instead of jumping to conclusions and thinking of their worst before I even get to know their best. And I feel like I've been letting my personality cloud my judgment in terms of seeing this person's, you know, their best, as opposed to being more objective about everything. Like I said, I don't want to turn this into anything that's like emotional or dramatic, right? I turned this camera on because I figure, you know, this is a good time for me to really like just focus back on myself and recenter myself and put myself and heal myself right through this whole process. And one thing I've always wanted to do is, in case you can't see in the background, there's a lot of skincare products and K-beauty products and just junk and stuff. Not junk, they're usable stuff, but it's just I haven't had time to really sort them out, organize them. The last time I organized my skincare products was a year ago? No, more than a year ago, because I think it was last August. So I feel like it's time that I revisit this whole mess behind me. And oh, I also want to clear some of the books I no longer will read ever, and I want to either donate them or sell them to a local bookstore. I know there is a bookstore in Manhattan that takes used books, and a lot of my books are in really like good condition. Some of them I haven't even read yet because I just bought them on a whim thinking I would read them, and it's been on my TBR for years, and I honestly don't feel like reading them anymore. Lost the interest or lost the motivation to read some of these books, so I thought maybe I can just, you know, donate them or sell them. So one of my goals this week, and I know it's going to take a whole week because last time I cleaned this up, it took me like 3 days. This time, if I want to really clear some books as well, in terms of, or in addition, I should say, to the skincare products, I will definitely need more than 3 days. And so my goal this week is to really clean this area up so I can have more space, as well as my desk right here. I feel like my desk has been also super cluttered, and I keep holding on to certain things thinking I'm going to make a video with them. And you guys know the drill. Getting rid of your empties, getting rid of your clutter is so hard, especially for someone like me. Like, I am someone who holds on to things. I'm super sentimental. So if you gift me anything, I will likely keep them on my wall, keep them somewhere. I'm hoping I won't get emotional because I'm a very emotional person. I'm a very sensitive person. And so relationship stuff, friendship, human interaction for me is really hard. And when I let someone into my life, it really shows that I'm truly vulnerable. And if that person, whoever it is, chooses to weaponize it in any kind of way, I will shut the world out again. And I'm trying not to do that anymore as much as it hurts. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I gotta go to work now though, but I'm hoping that I'll have energy after teaching this afternoon to come home and start moving things around, like just taking things out of the shelves maybe, or I don't know, sorting a lot of these products away, putting them away first, and then deciding on where I will put them later. Hopefully I'll have energy. If I don't, I may have to do it tomorrow, maybe. I have like a lot of plans tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll even get to this. So I'm really hoping that I can start this project tonight. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Ray. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay. It's just not okay right now, but it will be okay.
Use the spot because there was a lot of people outside, so 6 pieces. I don't know if I can finish or not. The flavor's really good. There's a lot of soup in.
Friday, we made it through the whole week. Now, the problem is, we made it through the whole week. I feel like I got nothing accomplished from what I said I was gonna do on Monday, which was to take care of this mess in the back. It's okay. It's okay. Just because I didn't do it this week, it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna do it next week or the following week. What I'm trying to say is we still got time, okay? But anyways, I forgot to show you guys. So my friend who came back from Korea, he brought me Pamyanggang. This is the BB collaboration with Pamyanggang. I was wondering what this ordeal was. Also, the camera hates to see me wearing this in frame because look at what it's doing to the lens. I'm so sorry, camera. For the longest time, I had no idea what Pamyanggang is because all I knew was you know, the song. And then I tried it. He got me 2 actually. So he got me 2. This is my last one. I don't want to eat it yet because I'm like, it's so good. For the longest time, I didn't know what it was. I only knew it was part of the song. However, I did know what it was because I've had this as a kid multiple times, many times in the past, but I think I had the Japanese version, which they sell in most Asian markets. When I had this one, I was like, oh my god, that's what this is? Mind blown, because I didn't know what it was called. I thought it was just like some kind of jetto or some kind of like a jelly. It has like a jelly coating kind of texture, but inside is very nutty and very earthy. And now I know what it is. Right after I tried it, I texted him. I was like, Joe, oh my god, I think I know what this is. Like, I've had this in the past. I just didn't know what it was called. I'm so tired. My emotions have calmed down a little bit. My emotions have become much better than it was on Monday. I think I'm starting to make peace with how I'm feeling about this person. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there, if that makes any sense. So I keep forgetting that I'm no longer going to be filming like empties videos. I was like, oh, I guess I should just tell you guys every time I finish any products, like in the vlog, because every time I try to film like an empties video, I feel like I have to gather and collect all my empties bottles and then like present it to everyone, and I feel like that just creates more clutter for me. So what I'd like to do now is just tell you guys, like in a vlog, like whenever I finish a new product, I'll show you guys and I'll throw the bottle out. This morning I finished my Tier Rosemary 1 Essence. This one I ended up really liking. I knew I liked it because I tried the sample back then. And then my friend Amy actually bought this, and then she was like, oh, I'm not gonna finish this so you can use it and finish it up. So she sent it to me by air, and then I had it and I was using it and I really liked it. It's a great first step. I use this as like a toner basically. I skip my toner step when I use this. This is almost like my toner replacement, and I like layering this. I can layer as many layers as I want, and it really just gives me like really deep hydration, and it has a little bit of a calming benefit. I didn't really notice any kind of like calming of redness, but I feel like my skin is a lot more soothed after using this essence. I highly recommend it. I do like this. I think this one might be one of my favorite tier products. I know everybody loves the Milky Toner, the Milky Toner Light, or is it the Rice one? I can't remember. But I do like this one. I think the Rosemary line is actually really promising. I feel like they should actually continue it, but I think I recently found out that they discontinued this line completely, which devastated, but it's okay. I think Tier is heading to a better direction right now. You know, when they first launched, they had a clear brand identity, but then at one point, I think they were just doing too much, and then now they're really focusing on their cushion foundation and their milk line, I think. Milk or rice line. And so yeah, either way, great job Tier. This one is a really good product. If you guys ever find it and it's not expired, I would highly recommend it if you're not allergic to rosemary, of course. Okay, the next product I finally finished. I think it took me like 2 years to finish. It's Tokobo's Sunstick. This one is my first one ever. I opened this back in I think the end of 2022, and I've been using this as a body sunstick because I hate putting this on my face. It's just too much. The fragrance is too much. So I like using this on my body, like right before I go outside. In the summertime, I'm always wearing like a short sleeve shirt. So I would wear this on my arms, on my neck, and then this is kind of like my body sunscreen, if you will. Of course, in the morning, I would apply actual body sunscreen, like a fluid form on my body, and then go out, and then I'll reapply with this. But this one I cannot put on my face. This one's just way too strong of a fragrance. I know a lot of people love this. Great, not for my face, but if y'all like it on your face, I'm happy for you. But yeah, I do recommend it. It has a really, not matte finish, but it has a close to satin finish, although I would say that the Marie May one is a lot better than this one. Same packaging, same casing, but I think Marie May's is a lot better, only because Marie May gives you a dewy slash glassy slash satin finish. It's kind of like right in between all those, and I really love how it just gives my skin a really natural glow. This one doesn't give me that natural glow. A lot of people say they get a natural glow from this sunstick. I didn't get that. This one gives me more of a very, like, how do I describe it? It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, which is a good thing, but it's so powdery because the formula is made of powder, just like Marie May, but Marie May's formula makes it more compact so that the powderiness of it doesn't come across as obvious. This one you do notice like the powderiness of it. Now, Tokobo has the new Sika cooling sunstick. Sika calming sunstick. Is it calming or cooling? Either or. That one is actually really good. I do recommend that one. If you choose between the Cotton Soft sunstick or the Sika calming sunstick, I would choose the Sika one, which is the green one. I think that one just applies better. My sister loves that one. I gave this one to my sister as well, and she loves it, but she, like, ever since she found out about the new one, she loves the new one. Finished, down to the last bit. I can't scrape up any more of this. I'm just glad I finally finished it. Hi, so I have a problem right now. I need to get a new bag, and I feel like currently the bags I have, like I need a new bag for a wedding, like not just a wedding, like any kind of special occasions. I really want to get a bag where I can wear it for special occasions. Currently all the bags I have are like work bags or like weekenders, and they're not like special occasion friendly, meaning that they're not, there's no like there's no formal design to them. If anything, I really want to look for a high quality like vegan leather bag, and so I'm on this website called Mushinsa, which is like a Korean outlet company that sells like they basically buy a bunch of different items from different like local shops and they sell it online. And I believe they have like a brick and mortar store in Korea somewhere. But anyways, I really want some of these bags. I'm going to show you guys what bags I'm currently looking at. Y'all see my skin? That's just sunscreen. This is the Mixsoon Centella sunscreen. Wow. This is one option. It's a little bit higher on the price point, but I love this design. I love like thinner straps, and I just love this. I love the detailing for this one. It's just so simple. Although I feel like this little buckle here is not really my style. I like a cleaner look, but I'm still gonna add it to the bag just for now. So this is what I have in my shopping cart right now. I'm still debating. I just added the bean trail one here because, or the bean trail, because we Hajun is a spokesperson for this, or I think he was at one point. I'm not gonna get this, but I just thought it was kind of cute. It has like a fleece. It's like a fleece bag. Anyways, this one I really like because national publicity. If you guys know, you guys know. I just love this design. I love the size of the strap. I love how clean this is, and I love that there's a flap here. I love this one. This one looks really good, and it's on sale, so I don't know. I may get that one. But there's also this one, the National Publicity, same brand, but this one's the Casper HQ mini crossbody bag. It has a little pouch, and I think I like this one because it's a lot smaller. However, my concern is that I think I need something that's this size because I want to fit my phone, my hand sanitizer, my wallet, and my sun stick and chapstick. This one might not cut it, but look at this one. This one is cheaper, and I feel like I like the half flap a little bit more than the full flap. The full flap is cleaner, but the half flap though, this one doesn't look bad at all. I might get this one because this one is actually the right size. You see how like it just fits almost, it's like the size of his blazer pocket, whereas this one is much larger, and I feel like I already have a bag almost this size, maybe a little bit bigger, but this one is the perfect size. So I might get this one. Hello, it is the next day and I look super greasy because why? I have the iUnique Centella sunscreen on and it always leaves me looking like a grease ball and I don't like it. But I want to show you guys something. I discovered like this new anime store, and actually I didn't discover it. My coworker did, and then she took me there, and they have like all these blind packs, blind boxes, blind card, like just a bunch of things where you can like just pick out and just you don't know what's in there, and then you just open it and then it's a surprise. I love it. I also hate it because like if I don't get what I want, I just get very sad. I did unwrap this one though. This one is a JJK blind pack. It's like one of those, I guess, acrylic cards. But they have, this one is the Satoru Gojo edition. So basically every single card in here is Gojo. And I wasn't sad, but like this is a very nice card, but I got the kid Gojo, so I'm not exactly like super happy about it, but this is when we realize how powerful Gojo is, so I'm okay with this frame. I might go back and get another one. Hopefully I won't get the same card. I just love the quality of this card. Now, do I know where I want to put this card? No, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. It's just very ornamental. It is very nice. I'm just gonna place it somewhere where I can maybe see it every day. So there's that. I also went ahead and got this Pochoco, is it Pochoco? Pochaco? This is a desk calendar. So basically you have these little, you know, die here, and then you can just turn them accordingly, and then it's a calendar for every single day. And Pochaco is reading. He's reading. He's a bookworm. I just think it's so cute. I actually opened it already. I don't want to assemble it on camera because it's like a lot of moving parts. But I did take a photo, and I'm going to show you guys right here. This is how it looks like. It's so cute, isn't it? It's like the perfect cozy desk ornament, and it's very functional. It's a calendar. It's very cute. Okay, very demure. The moment I've been waiting for to show you guys is this. Studio Ghibli. You guys know how much I love Studio Ghibli. I basically grew up with it, and it is the reason why I love cozy things. It's the reason why I love drawing and illustrating and creating. It's because Miyazaki. So I'm gonna open this. It's a blind pack. I think it's a pin. And honestly, because of Studio Ghibli, I would love any of this. I mean, granted, I would love Kiki. I would love anything from Kiki's Delivery Service or Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. There's one from every single film, but honestly, I would love any of them. I don't care. Let's see what we got. No! Did I not say I want Kiki? Okay, secretly, this is the one I wanted. I am so happy right now. I gotta show my coworker because she knows how much I love Kiki. All my friends know how much I love Kiki's Delivery. Oh, I was showing this upside down. Oh my gosh. This. Everybody in my life knows how much I love Kiki's Delivery Service. It is my all-time favorite Studio Ghibli film. Miyazaki, I feel like he made it for me, okay? He made it for me. It's a film that he knew I would love growing up, and he was like, hey, you know, Ray's not gonna walk a very flowery path in his life, but I'll give him Kiki's Delivery Service. And then he did, okay? And then my whole life has been complete because of him, all right? So thank you, Miyazaki-san. All of this has to be cleaned very soon because it's a lot. I can't stand having all this here. It's gotta go, Ray. It's gotta go. All of this gotta go. I'm so puffy in the morning. I have this random pimple on my nose right now. But yesterday I met with my cousin, and honestly, this whole weekend I had so many food adventures. I ate a lot this week and this weekend. I didn't bring this camera with me. I only had my phone with me, so I feel like I only got to record a lot of the things on my phone, which isn't really good quality. I feel like the iPhone, in terms of like just capturing moments, is not that great. I feel like I need this camera with me. But I didn't bring my camera with me at any of the events I went to this week and this weekend, and so it was really sad. Anyways, I figured I would show you guys my skincare routine. I'm gonna use this one this morning. Isn't Tree. One of my favorite moisturizers ever. You'll see why. It just feels so nice on the skin. Isn't really outdid themselves with this moisturizer, seriously. So for my hair, I put on the 9less Rich Hair Volume Balm. Discontinued. I love having this set in my hair while I do my skincare, so then I can blow dry my hair right after I do my skincare. So anyways, 9less, please bring this back. Okay, please bring this back. I can't live without this, okay? 부탁주세요. Then I'm gonna go in with the Celamax Dual Barrier Mild Gel Cleanser. I keep forgetting how much I love this cleanser, and I don't talk about this enough. If you guys are looking for gel cleansers, look no further. This one is super gentle, and it comes in a pump bottle. Hello? Super gentle, super demure. Just, I love it. Okay. Perfect like morning gel cleanser. Where did the light go? There we go. There's a light again. Oh, this pimple hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, it's very sore over here. Oh, I really hate that. Like, my nose is where I always get my pimples, and I hate growing pimples there. So annoying. And the pimple here always, like, scars. There's always gonna be a scar here. I had one here recently, and then it's scarred again. So my nose is always the areas where I get most pimple, and then also this area, which is really annoying. I don't like it. I'm also growing a pimple here, as you can see. But it's because I plucked the hair that was growing from here, and I think it's because of that. So I'm never gonna do that again. Never again. Okay, the lighting changed again. I'm so sorry. There goes another airplane. Another one. And I'm gonna use this as my toning step. Currently my most favorite toner pad right now, Medicube. You understand what you're doing. I love this pore pad. It is super hydrating, great for exfoliating. The only thing I don't like about it is the fragrance. I don't really like the smell, but I can live with it. It's fine. It looks like this. Okay. And then I'm just gonna drench my nose with the actual toner. Here goes another plane. And then we're gonna go in with the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence. Favorite, okay? Favorite. Holy Grail. Cannot miss. Will always need on my shelf. Forever and always. Another plane. The airlines are sending one plane per product that I'm using today, okay? For my skincare routine in the morning. I think I'm bitten here. This is itchy. This hurts. Wait, is it 2 pimples? Hold on, what? 2 pimples, guys. One here, one here. I'm livid right now. I've never had back-to-back pimples. You know what? It's the pollens this year. The pollens have been disgusting in the fall this year. Absolutely atrocious, okay? Pollens, stay in your trees, okay? Stop flying around. The lighting changed again. I had to close a window for obvious reasons. But I'm gonna go in with the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Serum now. I think I showed you guys this routine a while ago, or no, recently too. A little goes a long way. One pump is enough for the whole face. It's very moisturizing, very nourishing, hydrating. It does a lot. This is my favorite product line by Neogen. Honestly, it's my only favorite line. Like, I don't like anything else from Neogen. Okay, moisturizer, Isentrees, hyaluronic acid, aqua gel cream. This one is perfect for oily skin types. If you have oily skin types, safe bet, okay? Safe bet. Just look at that texture. Ooh. Love it. Love this. Luckily, it's still warm enough outside where I can still use a cream, or like a gel cream as a moisturizer. Otherwise, if it's like already really dry and cold outside, I would need something stronger than this one. This one definitely not good enough for those winter time, fall time, but perfect for this weather. We're still pretty warm outside. Last but not least, Mixsoon Centella Sun Cream. I'm just trying to finish this one. I think I have this much left. This one is good. It's a great sunscreen for dry combo skin. Even oily skin is okay. It does get a little bit thick and dewy throughout the day. But the worst part about this is that I didn't notice this when I first tried it back then. It has not so many, but like a good amount of essential oils, and one of them is lavender oil. Not a fan. If they can remove this from the formula, I'd be very happy. But because of that, anyways, the point is, because of that, stings my eyes. My eyes will sting, hurt within 4 hours of using it. On top of this formula having lavender oil, I have oily skin. So the way this kind of like starts to break down throughout the day and mixes with my face oil, just a terrible combination. But I do love how the texture feels. It just glides so easily through my skin. I do like the sunscreen. I just wish that they didn't have any lavender oil, or at least they can reduce it. It's just really strong. Time to do my hair. Let's go. Can you see me? Can you see her?
No.
See her? I was gonna crop you up, but then you lean back to show everyone. We are doing some sibling stuff today. Bonding. We are going to put some, that's my light. I use a hoodie to prevent it from humidity. We are trying to, oh, she's gonna help me put some photos, like old photographs, into a photo album. Yeah. yeah, let's do the Power Ranger. Let's show them. We'll put this is the main.
No, because we're trying to find this.
The album cover.
Yeah, the cover.
This is a literal album cover.
That is so an album cover.
Let's get right to this.